Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian are allegedly feuding over money, fame, and family. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Best friend, the whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call. So this is Hamburg, Germany. I am in Hamburg, Germany currently. The weather is giving gray, but you know what? It is a beautiful country. My husband's family lives here, and I'm FaceTiming you from this place, so let's enjoy this together, best friend. You're getting some tea with a little bit of view. Plus, later in the video, I have this gorgeous videos that I took for you from a light show that I went to earlier today, so stay tuned for that. But best friend, we got to talk about Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian. So there are new reports saying that Kim does not understand Kourtney's mental ability to prefer family love versus fame and power. Check this out.
You cannot stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding, you couldn't be happy. You complained from the second you got there till the second you left. That's what it's about. Forget about you couldn't be happy. You couldn't be happy for me.
I just don't have the energy for this. My head is on a different planet and I feel like I'm living a different life. I am unsubscribing from this.
So Kim and Kourtney are right now feuding, allegedly, because Kim does not understand how Kourtney's mind works. So let's read this together. It says, for years, Kourtney has had mixed feelings about her famous family's reality TV empire, threatening to retire from the Kardashians and preferring to spend time with her kids and husband. Kourtney's been distancing herself for a while now, and she's way happier for it. She thinks the whole fame game has gotten out of control, and she's not interested in being part of the circus anymore. Not so happy sister Kim, though the 44-year-old has now been reported of the rift. The sources say that the Skims founder is irritated that Kourtney wants to abandon the family business while continuing to profit off of it from her Poosh and Lemmy lines, which are her brands. Kim doesn't understand Kourtney's mentality and thinks she's being a snob, says the insider. After all, Kourtney got rich off of keeping up with the Kardashians and became successful because of it. Kim reminds her that her brands would never gotten off the ground if it not for the family's name, more specifically Kim's name. Kim takes most of the credit. She thinks Kourtney is being hypocritical. They get in constant fights over it. All right, best friend. So listen, point blank, period. Okay, Kourtney Kardashian. She is just about family, and she just really loves to be with her children, and she just wants to drink matcha and set boundaries. Listen, best friend, Kourtney Kardashian and Kim have been fighting about this for years. They even got into a physical fight over this because Kourtney and Kim did not see eye to eye. Kourtney doesn't understand how Kim prefers to work all the time versus Kim doesn't understand why Kourtney prefers to stay home with her family and say no to jobs that are very lucrative. So let's talk about this. Listen, children grow very quickly. The Kardashians are not over here saying, oh, if I don't work this next job, I don't have to pay my rent, right? So Kourtney is saying, I'd rather be with my children in these important moments versus just getting more money. Kourtney has said in the past that she has enough money. Kim is an actual billionaire, and Kim does not stop working. If I have to be very honest with you, if I had the privilege and the honor to be a stay-at-home mother, right? I already worked and I get to choose whatever jobs I want that excite me. If you don't have to work and you have the luxury to say no and you have the luxury to say yes and just pick and choose what job you want and your money does not depend on whether or not you choose it, are you kidding me? Of course I'm going to side with Kourtney. Now listen, Kourtney has never really been about the fame. She's never been about it. You could tell she does not like the fame. You could tell she is not here for the paparazzi. She's not here for the yelling fans and you know the publicity of it all, right? Kourtney's never really like that. She's always been very different. She actually reminds me a little bit about Kendall, because Kendall is also very much like chill vibes, you know what I mean? And Kourtney's just so chill, and she just doesn't like to be bombarded. So in my opinion, I really do feel that like Kim and Kourtney arguing and fighting all the time, it's literally about Kim not understanding how Kourtney doesn't understand how she doesn't understand how they don't understand how she just doesn't want money and she wants to be with her family. I remember there was this old fight that they had, and the fight was like about, I think it was like, I always forget, but it was sort of like Kourtney was getting offered a shit ton of money, like a lot of money for a job, and she had to travel, but she was going to miss like one of her children's like first Halloween or a trick-or-treating thing or something. And in that moment, Kourtney was like, I just want to spend time with my family. And so she preferred to stay with her children. And if I'm being honest, I think I would do the same thing. Listen, my mom had 3 jobs when I was growing up. You know, she could never go to a play. She could never go, and she tried everything she could to be there. But she's like, if I don't work, there is no rent. And so if you have the privilege of being home, if you have the privilege of being able to say, I don't want to work right now, I'm going to actually stay with my family, and it's not going to ruin anything, you know, financially. Like, I'm going to still be able to pay my rent. I'm still going to be able to pay everything. I wouldn't go either, girl. I'm so sorry. I really wouldn't. And I actually, in this case, side with Kourtney. So, Kourtney and Kim allegedly arguing. Kourtney has wanted to literally quit the show 5 million times. In fact, she did quit the show one time, and she did not film for some time. And I know that was a huge issue with the network, and it was a huge issue with the family, because Kourtney just did not want to be on camera. She just wanted her children to grow up without a camera shoved in their face. These children have literally had a freaking camera in their face since they were since they came out of Kourtney's vajayjay, they've had a camera in their face. So my opinion is, girl, you know what? I think it's for the best that Kourtney stands her ground and her boundaries. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I just think it's, you know what it is? It's just such privilege. It's all just such privilege. You know what I mean? But listen, I did want to show you guys the light show that I went to. It was so beautiful, you guys. You're going to love it so much. So here's a little of what we did today. This whole time that we're going to be here, I'm going to be spilling tea and vlogging. So you're going to get a lot of different backgrounds, backdrops, and very much different surprises. Also, I am arranging my meetup, meet and greet, whatever you want to call it, for Hamburg on Monday. So Monday, Hamburg. If you are interested, email me at sebastiansotot@gmail.com, and we will email you right back. So with confirmation and address and time. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye. I feel like a witch. Me siento como Agatha. That's cool.